Hi there, let's have a look at a new topic, looking at sustainable management of cold environments. Firstly, why should we protect cold environments? Cold environments are valuable but fragile wilderness areas. Wilderness areas are natural environments which are largely undeveloped and undisturbed. They have fragile ecosystems. Fragile ecosystems are those that take a long time to recover when disturbed. There's also value to wilderness areas. They're worth protecting because they protect biodiversity by providing habitats. They provide an arena for scientists to study wild organisms in their natural habitats, and they provide a useful comparison to managed ecosystems. Let's just do a quick recap of that. Which of the following does not describe cold environments? Are they stable? Are they valuable? Or are they wild? Well, they have lots of value to them, and they are wild because they're wilderness areas. So the correct answer is stable, because they're incredibly fragile ecosystems. Cold environments are very what? This means that they take a long time to recover when disturbed. The correct answer is cold environments are very fragile. Now let's have a look at the sustainable management of cold ecosystems. In order to manage cold environments sustainably, economic development and conservation must be successfully balanced. The following are strategies that can help this balance be achieved. Firstly, regulation by governments. Governments can pass laws that regulate development. For example, large wilderness areas were designated and protected from development as a result of the 1964 Wilderness Act. International agreements. The 1959 Antarctic Treaty includes the following rules. A site can be only visited by 100 people at a time. It forbids military activities, it forbids nuclear activities, and cruise ships cannot stop if they have more than 500 passengers. Conservation groups. Governments can be pressured by conservation groups to protect cold environments which are particularly threatened by development plans. Finally, use of technology. Environmental impacts can be minimised by using modern building methods. For example, raising buildings can stop them from heating the ground and melting permafrost, which can eventually lead to the collapse of buildings and roads and the cracking of pipes. Let's just do a quick recap of that. How does raising buildings in cold environments help reduce their environmental impacts? Does it prevent the permafrost from freezing, prevent the permafrost from accumulating, prevent the permafrost from melting, or prevent the permafrost from solidifying? The correct answer is that it prevents the permafrost from melting, because melting permafrost can cause all sorts of different problems. Let's just run over the strategies for the sustainable management of cold environments again. Firstly, there's use of conservation groups. Use of technology, regulation by governments, and international agreements. Why are wilderness areas worth conserving? Well, 3 reasons. Firstly, they protect biodiversity by providing habitats. Secondly, they let scientists study wild organisms in their natural habitats. And finally, they are a useful comparison to managed ecosystems. Which groups can pressure governments into protecting cold environments, which are particularly threatened by development plans? The correct answer is conservation groups. Which of the following describes cold environments? Are they wilderness areas or are they developed areas? The correct answer is that they're wilderness areas. Are they fragile ecosystems or are they stable? The correct answer is that they are fragile ecosystems. To manage cold environments sustainably, economic development and conservation must be successfully balanced.